Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home sweet home. After splitting a two-game road trip, the Rebels returned to Hollingsworth Field for a matchup with SEC newcomer, Texas A&M.
I hope it's just part of the process. You know, it's something we preach to them about being tough and physical. You have to be in this conference. Even though we're undersized, there's still, you know, you can run around and throw your body around and be physical. And I have to give a lot of credit to Coach Paul Jackson and his staff. That's something they talk about daily when the kids are in there with them. And I do agree with you. I thought, and part of that too was us preaching what it's going to be like from the other side. We knew that they were going to be physical, and if you don't match that, it's going to be a long night. And I do think they responded well, and we did play a more physical brand of football, particularly defensively.
What's happening sometimes is like Tuesday when we put the game plan in and stuff, and I know there's some adjustments, but it's not that big of a deal on adjustments. And every one of you got to go out there and do your very best every time that you go out there. And there was a lot of improvement. I think you did a really good job yesterday, and we're going to watch the corrections and all that stuff. But we can get so far ahead if you'll focus in on what you're doing, and we don't have to go back and repeat things. The whole idea is to step to the next level. And you learn so much going against all these formations and shifts, and 1 week Tulane's doing this and Texas is doing that. And you can't go back and repeat every single thing. So you need to take it to the next level. You have to take accountability that you want to get better.
All right, now, everybody focus in, okay? Quick install here, quick install. All right, something that we already know. Heavy 5, you're away from the back, so you're gonna be getting zone to you. You fire off, hat and hands on that tackle when he steps to your outside shoulder and play into the beat. Play your body into the beat. Now don't get soft and lose ground in there. You still, bam, hat and hands and just work into the beat. Okay? Guys, if you trust in your coaching this week, trust in your coaching, I promise you can get 6 to 8 sacks. What is the number 1 deal we got to do in this game? Stop the quarterback.
The season, Ole Miss football is brought to you in part by FedEx, proud supporter of the Ole Miss Rebels. FedEx, solutions that matter. Regions Bank, proud sponsor of the SEC. One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace. One Mississippi, count me in. C-Spire, personalized wireless. Allstate, are you in good hands? The Mississippi Department of Transportation, make Mississippi proud. Pick it up, Mississippi. And by Kroger. Visit themillionmealschallenge.com or text HUNGER to 66856 to help feed the hungry in our state.
How am I supposed to sell you guys as the most dangerous band in the world when you're seen schlepping golf clubs through the airport?
But we love golf.
No. As far as your fans know, you are only capable of hate.
I don't hate golf.
From now on, I'm shipping your clubs with FedEx right to the golf course. Now learn how to trash a hotel room.
Let me get some water for those flowers.
Let FedEx Office pack and ship your club's luggage and more. FedEx, solutions that matter.
Banking is easier with Regions Checking because our text and mobile banking lets you manage your accounts anytime on any device. You can get alerts, transfer funds, and with mobile banking, pay bills from anywhere. So now, whether you're here, or here, you can always be here with a simpler way to bank and a simpler way to get where you want to go. I know that guy. Weird.
Hi, I'm Mississippi Insurance Commissioner Mike Cheney. I believe that competition brings out the best in all of us, whether on the gridiron or in the marketplace. I also believe in a competitive free market solution for providing health insurance products to individuals and business owners in our state. That solution is One Mississippi, your health insurance marketplace.
For more information, visit onemississippi.com or contact your local insurance agent.
One Mississippi, count me in.
Sure, 4G networks are powerful. They get stuff to you fast. But is that all there is to them? There's only one 4G network that first gets to know you and then brings you things that are right for you. Fast. For a faster you, join C-Spire. Personalized wireless.
With our no-work switch kit, it's even easier to switch to C-Spire.
I think our preparation I think you cannot expect to win no game if you do not prepare hard, and I just think that we've put in the necessary work that has enabled us to, gave us the ability to go out and win. I think we give ourselves a chance when we prepare well. So I just think it's going very well, and just the mold of the team, the leaders that are starting to step up and really take charge of this team, I think is really impressive. And I think this team is sky's the limit as long as we keep our head on our shoulders and just keep working hard every day.
As the Rebels prepare to take on the Aggies of Texas A&M, the defensive line is acutely aware of their task of containing quarterback Johnny Manziel, a.k.a. Johnny Football.
No, you're way too wide around this turn. Man, you out of control, gonna jump inside. Got the whole sideline to roam, check downfield, now we're in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know he's gonna use his good hand. Shoot. Turn and go, turn and go, turn and go! You are contained and you're squeezing here. Bro, your body's gotta be up here.
It's one thing to adjust to college life as a freshman. It's another to start at defensive tackle in the SEC. 18-year-old Isaac Gross is doing both and attributes family and his love of football as the foundation for his success.
I grew up in a very, very loving family. They was very careful. I mean, aunties, uncles, whatever, you can go to this person or that person. Where I'm from, like inside of Batesville, is called Piggy Circle, and this is like right outside of Oxford. It's like between Oxford and Batesville, but it's just right on the other side of Panola County. And where I'm from, man, football was made our community. Football is what brought our community together. And your main fans, like to me, it would be my family, but beyond my family, it'd be my community, like my teachers, people that just work in the store owners, or people all over the town. That's just what brought the whole community together. That's what had them talk to each other. That's what made everybody relate to each other was football. What our football team would go this year. Everybody always called Jackson our second home because every year, around about this time, like in the summertime, guys preparing to go to Jackson, you know. You hear them have a conversation where, I don't know if I can do that weekend because we got state championship. So we just had that football is what brought us together in my neighborhood, and just the whole city of Batesville or Panola County, whatever it took, football was everything down there. The way I grew up, I wasn't a mama's boy or a father's boy. I really was like real close with one of my aunties, and like when she had passed away, and it took a toll on me from then, you know, kind of build a little wall up. So she was the type of person that gave me, I'm talking about everything. Like I can't even just get into it because it'll hurt right now if I get into it. But you know, that was just somebody that I depended on, and you know, things happen, and that's when I went into a self-motivation. Like when you talk about heroes and what motivated you, this and that, I want to say, to me, I'm my own motivator. I'm my own self-motivator. I try to make my own decisions. I talk to myself about certain decisions, and I want to say, with my aunt passing like that, she made me stronger within myself. You know, I was young. I was around about 7 or 8. I probably ain't lived that much to be doing this or that, but I grew up fast when I was young. I started noticing things fast, and I started learning things fast, so I matured fast. And I want to say the cause of my auntie's death, when she died, that matured me a lot, because like people used to walk around, they used to be like, "Why you so serious all the time?" You know, it wasn't me saying that I'm a mean guy or whatever, but that was just me. That was just me. I was just serious, and I was just prepared for whatever, you know what I'm saying, hit me the next day. So I just took every day and just went that way. My first offer was, I think I was going to the 10th grade, was Alabama. Bo Davis was there at Alabama then, and I had offers from a lot of SEC schools, but it was just something about Alabama, you know, they were just natural winners down there, and all they recruited was leaders, and they like those type of guys. And Ole Miss, this had always been my home, and I wanted to come here. I used to watch Eddie Strong here. Eddie Strong, another one of my cousins. I used to watch him all the time, and he used to talk to me about this and that. And like I said, and it reminded me of my high school, and it was right here. I didn't want to go far off, and you know what I'm saying, I love my state a lot, and I didn't want to go way off and not come back. I wanted to play in Mississippi. Coach Kiffin, he came in with a game plan, and he showed me some things that they ran in Arkansas. And that stuff right there was similar to what we ran at South Lola. And with my size, I figured, you know, I could stay in, I could move around like that instead of just playing gap control and wrestling all day with them big guys. So I just thought about, you know, Coach, he sounded like he know what he's talking about. Like I said, I just bonded with Coach Kiff and what he had to offer and what he wanted me to do. And I kind of bit into it, and now I'm here.
Isaac's a special kid. He's a great guy. He's got the respect of the older guys. He gets along with everybody. He's funny, charismatic. You know, everybody just seems to draw to him. When we were recruiting him, I nicknamed Isaac the technician because he was so far ahead of the game with his technique, and it was rare. You know, he played a shaded nose tackle in high school every snap since, you know, 9th grade, and so he got so good at the position. He was light years ahead when he got here, and we put him in there, and, you know, at first everybody thought his size was going to be a question. He was listed at 270 when we recruited him. Going into training camp, I think he weighed in at 255, and so we just threw him out there in training camp and practice, and practice in, practice out, he just kept dominating. He's always the first one off the ball. He's got an unbelievable first step. And, you know, really it just progressed where he started getting more and more reps. And probably about the second week of camp, I said, this kid's playing better than anybody we got right now, so we'd be foolish to sit here and not play him. I would have to say he's going to be a 4-year starter at Ole Miss if everything goes on pace. And, you know, that'd be a really special deal.
Football, to me, you know, that's all I had at one point was football. Football kept me out of trouble. It kept me on the straight line. And like I said, you know, some guys just go out there and they can just play football and they got the natural size or whatever. With me, I don't have the size to play defensive tackle, so it's much more inside of me than what I look like for me to play that position. And like I said, I love not the hype of what they might give me, but the hype of who I'm facing, saying, oh, he's too little, or he might get rolled out there, or this or that. So I like to feed off that, and I like to play off that, like playing the bigger guys, the bigger, stronger, tougher, or faster guys. So I like to feed off playing tougher opponents instead of playing with them or just being like, or being noticed as somebody that 6'6" or 3, whatever. So I'm just saying, I love my side. I know I gotta get bigger. I know I gotta get stronger. But inside my heart, I guess it's just the will. I want to fight, and like I said, go back from at home. You know, football was all we had, and that's all we knew down there. So, you know, I'm just out there playing football every snap. Every snap, I'm gonna give it all I got. I hope you do the same when I come off on.
I'm your lucky team, Flag. We've gone through 14 seasons together, but in Flag years, I'm like 130. Now, I'm just holding on by a thread. If you've got cut rate insurance, you could be dealing with this mess yourself. So get Allstate, where agents keep you protected from mayhem like me.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Hi, I'm Katie. Yep, that Katie. Last year, I was in a hurry and didn't put my litter where it belonged. And everybody went. I got the chance to think about where my litter might end up and how it might make our beautiful state look. So I took the time and put my litter where it belonged. Then everybody went. The truth is, you're only going to get one chance to put your litter where it belongs. If you don't, you're going to get...
You're going to get booed, so don't get booed. Pick it up, Mississippi.
Hello, Rebel fans. Ole Miss has teamed up with Mississippi State and Memphis this season to help Kroger fight hunger. Join us as we fight hunger together in the Million Meals Challenge. You can make a difference by picking up items at your local Kroger store for donation, making a monetary donation online at themillionmealschallenge.com, or text HUNGER to 66856. Donate to win the cup. Donate to feed the hungry. Donate for a chance to win Ole Miss gear and prizes. For more information, visit themillionmealschallenge.com and help make a difference.
I am a rebel.
I am a wellness rebel. I am a research rebel.
A business rebel.
I'm a creative rebel.
A visionary.
A leader.
I am an innovator.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel. I am an Ole Miss rebel.
Making a difference in the world.
Entering Saturday's game, the Rebels had only faced the Texas A&M Aggies 4 times in the 119-year history of the Ole Miss football program. But this night's matchup would be the first time the two teams met as conference opponents.
We went looking for a fight last week in Alabama, and man, you picked one. Now it comes to playing at home. Home is a special place. It has to be special, and it has to be defended with a passion and a zeal and an anger and a jealous rage. This is your home, the University of Mississippi. You get to represent Rebel Nation against a team from the big bad state of Texas tonight. So once again, I say to you, let's go lock the gates and pick a big fight tonight, okay?
The Texas A&M Aggies enter the game with a potent offensive attack. And on their 4th play from scrimmage, they strike first.
They snap it immediately, hand it to Molina. He works the right side of the 45-50, breaks into clear, and he could be gone if we can't catch him. To the 15, 10, 5, touchdown Texas A&M. And the Aggies are on the board first.
They got a tempo, right? We've seen it, we know it. Just relax, get the call and execute. We good.
Undeterred, the Rebel offense takes the field.
Pistol formation for Wallace, takes the snap, looks to throw, swings it near side, got Moncrief, caught at the 45, and pushes it out of bounds at the 47. Play action, Wallace has time, throws, and diving forward at the 35 on the far sidelines is Vincent Sanders, made a nice catch.
The Rebels would march down the field, methodically eating up 5 minutes 41 seconds, running 15 plays, and covering 70 yards.
Now Wallace play action, a little stop route, far side, caught at the 2 and wrestled down at the 1-yard line is Vincent Sanders. I thought he was getting mauled as well. Should have been interference. They're going to spot it at the 1-yard line. It's 1st and goal on the 13-yard pickup there. All right, now 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Here's the snap and handoff straight ahead. Jeff Scott, is he in there? We're waiting for the signal. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
On the Aggies' next possession, the Ole Miss defense would come up with an early break.
And a handoff in the backfield. Michael in trouble, spins away though, and then gets back to the line of scrimmage. The ball's out. The ball's out. Still loose, rolling on the ground. The Rebels appear to be on it at the 45-yard line, and they are. Ole Miss recovers it. Cameron Wiggum is who we think. 55 is the man that lands on the football, and there's a break for the Rebs.
They can't stop our offense. They can't. If we stop them, it's over.
The Rebels would capitalize on the turnover and turn it into points.
It'll be a 46-yard effort for Bryson Rose. His career long is 47. Snap back and down to give the Rebels a lead. The kick is on its way. It has the distance, and it is good.
With the half winding down and the score locked at 10, it would take just 2 plays for the Rebels to take the lead over the Aggies.
Play action. Wallace steps up, throws near sidelines. He's got a man. It's caught there by Mackey. Mackey to the 50, a stiff arm to the 40, gets free at the 30, the 20, and tries to get around his man and is wrestled down at the 11-yard line. They're going to spot it actually about the 13 or 14. Play action. Wallace runs straight ahead. He's to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Great read there. Bo Wallace running the read option, and he just absolutely walked it in the end zone before he was touched.
I see you, Mark. The man's that boy face. Let's go. This game's going to have to be close. Hey, good job, Bo. This game's going to have to be close. We're going to get our ball back. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Unfortunately for the Rebels, it would take just 1 play for the Aggies to tie it back up.
Wallace pump fakes the screen out of the ball, popped up in the air, grabbed by an Aggie in the air, and taken to the end zone for a touchdown. Stephen Jenkins.
We didn't really get discouraged. We just we felt a sense of urgency to go ahead and get up and try to put this game away before it really did turn into a fist fight. We didn't want that. We wanted to put them away early.
We went into the half knowing it was 0-0. The game was tied, and the offense goes out first. Offense gets a chance to score. So as defensive players, we just had to cheer the offense on and watch them score and go back out there and try and stop their offense from scoring.
In the second half, the Rebels would receive the ball and go right back to work. A healthy mix of run and pass would move the Rebels down the field, setting up another Bryson Rose field goal to move the Rebels ahead. Coming into the game, Texas A&M had only given up 1 turnover all season. In the first half alone, the Aggies had fumbled twice and thrown an interception. And to start the second half, the Rebels would continue that trend.
There's the snap, drops back to throw, looking in the pocket, steps up, wants to throw, can't find anybody, now he's going to run left. He's got the Archie scramble going on, got tripped up back at the 20-yard line. Finally got him tripped and on the ground, and it was Mike Hilton who kept tracking him, and the ball has come out, they say, and now they say Ole Miss has it. Yes. And it's going to be Joel Kite who comes out of there with the football.
We were actually in one of our goal line coverages, and I was dropping off the third receiver. And he actually went in the middle of the field, and I was dropping off of him. I seen the quarterback scramble, and he was coming back towards my side. So, I was just trying to go hit him, and actually somebody wrapped him up before me. And I seen the ball pop out. I just hopped on it. I actually don't know how I got on it because there was so many people there. But I ended up with the ball and made a play for my team.
The Rebels were determined to cash in on the turnover. However, the drive would stall, and they would be forced to punt.
Here is the punt. Nice high punt, good hang time. Harris goes back to the 8-yard line, fumbles the ball. It's on the ground. There's a pile up. The Rebels think they have it at the 5, and they do. It's Cody Pruitt that comes away with it.
Continue to make stuff happen. Way to go.
Gun formation for Wallace. Here comes pressure. He looks to throw. Slant route in the end zone. Touchdown! Dante Moncrief and the Rebels get 6.
Coach Freeze asked him, he was like, do you think you can win on a slant route? And I told him, I was like, yeah, because they keep playing me on the fade. So when I came off the ball, came off slow, and I stuck him inside, and I knew Bo was going to come to him, and I made a play.
The defense had Johnny Manziel on the run in the early goings of the fourth quarter.
Runs toward the sidelines, fires downfield. It's going to be intercepted at the 20 by the Rebels. Picked off by Cody Pruitt.
Everybody stuck to their man pretty well and put a lot of pressure on the QB, and he started to feel panic, I guess. And it's kind of like everything just slows down, and everything around you is kind of a blur, and all you see is the ball, and it's just a really good feeling.
Long way to go. The first snap to Manziel being chased. He's sacked in the end zone. Now throws it upfield. Grabbed by Kite. He takes it in. Here's the call.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
With the call standing, the Aggies had dodged a bullet.
6:35 to go. There's the snap. Fake on the give. Denzel Kimdichie chasing Manziel. Gets away. Now he's going to run to the 25, to the 20 on the sidelines, to the 15, to the 10, 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
On the next possession, faced with 4th and inches, the Rebels try to put the game away with a first down conversion, but Jeff Scott is stopped short.
Still waiting for the snap. There it is. Here comes the pressure. Manziel throws it up toward the end zone. He's got a man there, and it's caught for a touchdown on a fade route in the left corner of the end zone.
Down by 3, the Rebels make a furious attempt to get back down the field. But the game would end with a Texas A&M interception.
Looking to throw Wallace, and that's going to be jumped and intercepted at the 30-yard line and sliding down with a football.
Final score, Aggies 30, Rebels 27.
Hi, I'm Katie. Yep, that Katie. Last year, I was in a hurry and didn't put my litter where it belonged. And everybody went. I got the chance to think about where my litter might end up and how it might make our beautiful state look. So I took the time and put my litter where it belonged. Then everybody went. The truth is, you're only going to get one chance to put your litter where it belongs. If you don't, you're going to get...
You're going to get booed, so don't get booed. Pick it up, Mississippi.
I'm a streaker. I'm 300 pounds, painted blue, and apart from the cleats, I'm completely naked.
Go State!
Oops. And if you've got cut rate insurance, they might not pay for this. So get Allstate. You can save cash and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Bob. Oh, hey, Alex. Just picking up some brochures, posters, copies of my acceptance speech.
Great. It's always good to have a backup plan in case I get hit by a meteor.
Wow, your hair looks great. Didn't realize they did Photoshop here.
Hey, good call on those mugs. Can't let them see what you're drinking.
You know, I'm glad we're both running a nice, clean race. No need to get nasty.
Here's your honk if you had an affair with Taylor or yard sign.
Looks good.
FedEx office.
I am a rebel.
I am a wellness rebel. I am a research rebel.
A business rebel.
I'm a creative rebel.
A visionary.
A leader.
I am an innovator.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel.
I am a rebel. I am an Ole Miss rebel.
Making a difference in the world.
Well, you put that one behind you. You know, that game's over, and you know we have a saying: don't let that game beat you twice. We don't play them again this week, and as heartbreaking and gut-wrenching as it was, we've got to move on, coaches and players. We've got another game. It's homecoming, another home SEC game that counts as much as this last one does, and again, we've got to learn from it, but put it behind us and move forward. Let's finish. You know, again, I've been very consistent in that message, and I won't change. You know, the expectations that they should have from our football team is not a certain number of wins, even though those are nice, but it is to compete passionately for our great university and for Rebel Nation, and they've done that very, very well, and I think that's something that's been missing the last couple of years, and I think it's where we have to start this journey, and hopefully we're able to finish that this year, the last 6 games playing with that great passion.
We got to be 1-0 this week. When Saturday is over, around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we got to be 1-0 this week. And there's nothing else, you know, to say about that. We got to win this game, and you know, we let one in our conference slip away from us. You know, we're not going to let that happen again. We're going to get this W. We have to.